Like, it's not only me that's giving you the fofo, it's like my ancestors, my dad who's passed on. Yeah, it's them that's come through me to help give you the fofo. Talofa lava, I'm Maria. I'm the face and hands between Māori bodywork. So my mum's from Whasakauka and my dad, well, he was born in Iwa in Savaii but raised in Fusi Safokulawhai in Savaii.
How did you get involved in Samoan Fofo?
Both my parents are fofos. So growing up, ever since we were babies, they would always fofo us. Like, whether we were sick or not, we grew up in fofo, and just witnessing at a young age a lot of people that would come to our house to receive fofo from my parents, and that's how I learned. And yeah, how I learned and how I really loved the art of fofo.
How does Samoan Fofo differ from the massages you can get?
Yeah, so with the Western massages, I think you, most likely you go to a school to learn like the different body parts and everything like that. But with Samoan traditional fofo, it's kind of like handed down through family generations. So with my dad, it's been through his line, and that's how I was taught. But it's more of a feeling in our hands that we interpret through the body. Yeah, it's hard to explain, but it's more of a feeling and a knowing. Yeah, because it's not just like with me as a fofo now. Like, it's not only me that's giving you the fofo, it's like my ancestors, my dad who's passed on. Yeah, it's them that's come through me to help give you the fofo.
Yeah, that is so amazing. So can anybody do Samoan Fofo? Or I know with the Western medicine they get the training. How does that work?
Yeah, I've been asked so many times if I was able to teach someone who's probably not full Samoan, but someone who's wanting to learn. I can teach them the way I've been taught, but without that feeling and the knowing that comes with the fofo, it's hard. So I'm on the fence about that one. Yeah.
In a lot of videos on social media, you see Samoan Fofos as being painful. I just had one and it was not at all painful. Why is that?
Well, I know when my parents used to fofo us, it was so painful. Like, there was no go soft and then go hard. It was just full in for the kill. But with me, because over the years, because I've been doing it for like 15 years now, I've picked up, because each body type is different, so I've picked up when to apply the pressure, when not to apply pressure, and that's how but everyone's different, like each fofo. But I know for the oldies, they go in for the kill, because my parents are the same. And they think that, pain is good, that's what we're trying to do, like get right to the pain. But whereas like with my hands, it's kind of like a guide to where, what part isn't working, or the circulation. So applying lighter pressure first and then go in for the kill.
Yes.
In a nice way.
I know previously I had spoken about the koala. Are you able to explain what that is and the importance of it with Samoan Fofo?
Yep, so the way I was taught is the koala, if you can picture it as an octopus, a whi'e that sits where your belly button is. So the main role of the koala, so the tentacles is attached to each organ, and because your stomach is like the main, well, 99 or 95% of diseases in that stems from the stomach. So if the koala's not sitting perfectly where your belly button is, it could be floating maybe to where your organs, or where either one of your organs, they may not be operating at full strength. So it's gone to that place to try and, I don't know, give some sustenance in that. So you may feel off balance, out of alignment. Even sickness can occur.
So, does the Samoan Fofo also link with Samoan plant medicine?
Yes. So growing up, my parents, after a fofo, they would also give a vai to whoever they're seeing, and that was just to help either flush out, it depends on what they came to see my parents for, but it's a vai to either flush out the toxins or whatever they're carrying inside, or because they had two types of vais, and another vai was for any pain in the stomach. But unfortunately I didn't carry that. I know how to prepare the vai, but because we don't grow the plants anymore,
What are the plants that are used?
So we had an aloe vera plant. We used to have a lot, and there was a plant called avavaiku. I'm not too sure of the English version of it, but it was mainly those two plants.
Because I know Samoa has a lot of different plants that they use medicinally, and it's nice to know which ones are used and what for. So thank you for sharing that.
That's all right. Well, I know for like if you have fever or any inflammation, the lauki, we would always use the lauki.
And would you just break it down, or just, because I know my grandma used to put it on us if we had a fever?
Yeah.
So just the leaf on our heads?
Yeah, and then just massage it around wherever you feel the heat, like the head, the chest, and especially the feet.
Yeah, that's so cool. I remember that. That's really cool.
That's cool.
Have you also fofoed in Samoa, and is it any different to here?
No, I haven't. I've only fofoed my auntie in Samoa, but I haven't explored out to see other fofos. Yeah, because I know here in New Zealand it's hard to find someone who still fofos. And I've had a lot of clients that have said, oh, my grandma or my grandpa used to, but they've gone, but they haven't passed it on to anyone else. So, yeah.
I think the only real example I had of a fofo was watching 1,000 Ropes, where he was fofoing pregnant women.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that, and what are the benefits?
Yeah, I've had a few pregnant women ask me if I was able to turn baby around. And 2 occasions. One, I could tell didn't want me to turn him because it ended up kicking my hand away. Yeah. So I told her, oh, I don't think your baby's ready to come out or wants to turn, because that's like an indication. And another one, baby ended up turning, but then as I left, he turned back. So that was interesting. But I've always told them, when your baby's ready to come, just let them come. But it's because they've been told by their midwives or the hospital that they need to be induced now. Yeah.
That must be difficult to try, because I learned a lot of people were quite negative when I was talking about Samoan Fofo and saying you shouldn't go because we've got Western medicine now. You should just go straight there. But is it hard to continue the Samoan tradition of the Samoan Fofo with all of the Western ideology happening?
Yeah, well, I've always been upfront. Like, you know your body best. No one can tell you besides you. Like, all the inklings or the pain that you experience. Like, I wouldn't know unless I feel it, because it's kind of like a gift of feeling and knowing. Whereas I find Western medicine, they'll just give you a pill to pop just to mask the pain, but not get to the root of the pain.
I totally feel that.
Yeah, and it's becoming quite common, because I see a lot of people now are turning to alternative medicine. Yeah.
And what better way to continue our Samoan tradition than to utilize this knowledge?
Yeah,
that we have here?
definitely. And like, I'm still learning, which is great. Because a lot of like our elderly who have this knowledge, they end up passing away, keeping that knowledge to themselves without, passing it on
Yes.
to our younger generations, or whoever wants to learn and carry it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that's all the questions I had. Is there anything?
No, just that, you are your own healer. I'm just the one that provides the space for you to tap into you. Yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
You're welcome. And by the way, we found your gala. It's just not where it's meant to be sitting.
Yes, we did. And I need to move it. So, thank you so much.
No, thank you for having me.
It's